Hello, we're Kaiser Chiefs. We're going to be answering some questions for Rock and Renew. And Peanut, who's also in the band, is going to be asking them. So thanks,
Do you want to
Peanut.
show Peanut what?
This is Peanut.
Boo.
Hi.
This
Okay.
is Ricky.
Yo.
Whitey. Simon Ricks.
Shall we introduce you, Nick?
And I'm Nick.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yep. Question one then. Where did you grow up?
We all grew up in Leeds, which is
On the north, on there.
in the north of England. And
An old industrial town, but not so much anymore. It's now a home of like lots of corporations because it's cheaper rent than London.
there you go.
True,
That's
that.
where we grew up.
Okay. So when did it first occur to you that your personal choices could affect the environment?
It first occurred to us.
I remember at school. Do you remember when cans, aluminium
Yeah.
cans, and they gave
The
you
magnet.
magnets, and that was the first time it came up. And also when we were growing up and we were all about 10, 12, that was when unleaded petrol came in. Wasn't it?
Yeah, and we were all encouraged to recycle cans. And we had, you got these little strip Alcan
Yellow magnets.
yellow magnets, and you stick them on, and if they were steel, they'd stick, and if they were aluminium,
It wouldn't stick.
you'd recycle them. That was quite good. How old were we then?
Probably about
12, 11?
something like that. That was about
Yeah.
probably about the same time that in hairspray and CFC gases. And all
CFCs,
that.
yeah. Suddenly
Like
they
containers,
just
polystyrene things.
It was more
Yeah.
hairspray, and that suddenly all sprays changed overnight to being like
went CFC free.
CFC free sprays, and unleaded petrol came in. It was all about the same time.
So probably 1990s, maybe.
Like 80.
Okay. Does nature and the environment play a role in your songwriting?
The answer to that is no.
Not the environment, as in looking after the environment and and
Social
green and
environment.
everything. The social environment, yeah, but and so they're all interconnected, but we don't specifically write songs about cutting down.
What about that song, 10 green bottles, recycle them for goodness sakes?
My guitar's made out of wood.
Renewable wood.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So part of what Rock and Renew teaches students is that fossil fuels, which are the predominant source of energy in the world, are diminishing at an irreplaceable rate. We're really trying to encourage the kids to learn about renewable energy and energy conservation. So if you were better educated as to the reality of this problem when you were a kid, do you think that we would be in a better place now?
Well, the thing is, I think schools are pretty good because they make it it's exciting and they encourage it. But it's more when people leave schools, and especially if they kind of think it's not as important anymore. Do you remember at school if it was some kind of charity thing or a cause thing, then it was really important.
Yeah, and exciting. I remember at school there was a chance of winning, the chance to wear a Keep Britain Tidy T-shirt for the week. If you did the most...
If you collected crisp
If you
packets or
collected-
something, yeah.
Really exciting. So it is a great place to start because kids get interested.
But
don't
then
they?
all you've got to do is make sure that carries on once you've left school, and a lot of people get so caught up in themselves and earning loads of
Yeah.
money and getting jobs that they forget.
But they might pass it on to the mums and dads as well, which is odd. You always see kids. Well, you don't always, but kids often get at the mum and dads, don't they, when they've learned something at school. So no, you can't do that, like smoking or something.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Right. And is there a particular environmental issue that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, a particular environmental issue. When we were on tour in America, we toured with. Maybe we should bleep that out. We toured with this great big rock band in America, and they had these 7 or 8 massive lorries, trucks, Arctic trucks, and they never switched them off. They were always on, 24 hours a day, even though they weren't moving, they weren't going anywhere. They were just parked in a parking bay, switched on 24 hours a
Probably
day.
just to run the air conditioning in the cabin,
Yeah.
which is a huge waste of resources.
Right.
I mean, I'm all for. I mean, it's like there's this big thing at the moment about bands going on tour, and
Carbon neutral.
But yeah, then, as long as you kind of because there's lights every night using a lot of electricity, and there's hundreds of people there all arriving in buses and cars. Even the people coming to the show all arrive in cars.
And the planes that the band take and everything.
But you can go somewhere to make yourself carbon neutral.
Okay. Right. And have you got any of your sort of new projects or upcoming albums or tours that you'd like to talk about?
Got a new album out in February. Oh, March in America. It's coming out in March. Is that bad?
No. I just had my hand stuck in the camera.
And got a new album.
Very excited about the new album.
It's gonna be rocking, and it would be very good if everybody went and bought it. But you know, walk to the record store, or I'll get a bus.
What does it sound like?
Sounds big and awesome, and it's got big guitars. And
I'd just like to point out that the songs aren't recycled. They're all new.
get this guy.
Okay. Moving on. So how did you get involved in Rock and Renew?
Got involved in Rock and Renew because my friend Jonny, well, our friend Jonny really, he simply asked us to do it because he's doing this great thing where going. I don't know. I mean, it all started with this trip he was doing around America, promo trip, and worked out they were doing 9,000 miles or something, and it was he wanted to sort of reduce the amount of carbon emissions that he did, and then thought the best way, and then thought about the future and the kids, and it's a good thing he's doing.
The other thing is you've got to remember is that you don't actually have to do that much to just, you know, to help in any way. It's not like we're going totally out of our way. We're not climbing Everest or anything to help. We're just recording a message and doing what we can. But you know, it's not hard, is it?
No.
All do something little every day.
Yeah, it's not like we're asking,
That's it.
you have to change your life incredibly. It's just little things.
Cool. Okay, so I guess there's other artists involved in Rock and Renew, such as Debbie Harry, Johnny Luce, Morningwood, Helpless States, Everclear, Big City Rock, Luscious Jackson, and they've all got big presences in the UK and the US. So do you think through MySpace and like the fan-based communities that you can take this message about the environment overseas?
We are the overseas.
I don't know really. Yeah, we are overseas. We're in England.
No,
We're actually in France, but we're from Britain, but we are in France at the moment. So yeah, of course you can. It's the power of the internet.
Through people being into your music.
Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. But if people are into the music, they tend to obey you.
They want to be involved. Don't they?
But then you can say things, and it makes you've got an audience to listen to. I mean,
it's not like we're preaching or anything.
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
you can
not between songs like U2 or something.
Yeah, basically, you know, if you're
Switch off
interested,
your lights.
if you're interested in our band and what we've got to say in our songs, then you'll probably be interested in the stuff we've got to say outside the songs as well. I mean, we're not telling you how to live your life. But, no.
Yeah. I
Okay.
know.
I mean, I'm interested in people in bands that I like. I like the band. I'm interested in them.
I mean, when
and their opinions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so finally, it seems like it'll be challenging to get the US to change the way they think about the environment. So how do you think we can help the rest of the world to make these changes when politically and economically there are so many differences?
It's really difficult because you go to a place like Greece or Athens in Greece, and you look at the impact that cars are having, and you go, hang on, it's a big job. This. It's going to take a generation. So it starts with the kids all around the world.
Cool.